found a new chair I thought was better. I thought that dragon thing. Oh no. It's okay, it's fine. Hasn't been good. Like, he didn't fly, which was really nice. Normally he can actually take he would have been able to take a little bit of my time away that I just gained there if he would have flown. But he didn't. So it's pretty nice. Then we go through Text Box City. Here, now, where we just listen to people talk. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to you talk. But they're like, too bad. The military train. Volcano. Once I cut sub-hour, I'm gonna start using probably not my TV splits. Probably just like average splits. Ready. Why am I silly? Hey. I just fell for it twice in a row, guys. I'm gonna lose a lot of time here. I should have almost been fighting Magma Demon by now. Ready. This would have to be like the cleanest Flame Dragoon, but I'm gonna lose time. Oops. I would have saved time probably there too if it wasn't for me dying twice. Or some pepperonis. Rest. There we go. I feel like if I have a really good split next time. Barely didn't, but it was really slow. That was really slow. I have to hit S on these to be able to get the items from them, which are very handy. I need for 100%. This would be the heart container and the E-tank. E-tank allows me to take extra energy when I hit 100% and store it for later if I need to, and the energy tank also does the same energy base. Really bad right now. I am not doing very good on after this live now. Might have thrown me a little bit on tilt just because of those two guys. But it's not a big deal, I'll recover. I'll recover. Cyber Peacock is a very easy fight. Yeah. I just gotta pretty much unlock him. Whoa! I think I might be in good. I hit like you said. Wow! Not over yet! What a rude man again. I wasted a lot of time. The part that made me waste a lot of time was probably getting hit by those two energies and then getting hit by Cyber Peacock once I go through an extra phase. So, it happens. This is my 5th technical run, so just gonna go with it, see what happens. I can always PB off of this still. And also just not. Alright, so there's a lot that can happen here, but I need to just overall do more runs. So up these stairs, you have a lot of damage boosts that we're gonna take. I know it's not real. But kind of messed with my control. I don't know why. Alright, so we took a lot of damage boosts there. I couldn't take them if I wanted to heal, but I was trying to get more confident in myself. And this might be like the Can I just not? I can't climb. Oh boy. Oh boy. If this were to PB somehow, I would have a lot of time to save and place this. That was actually really good skill though. Surprisingly, that was actually a pretty good mini boss. I got I still had 3 pillars left. So up here we're gonna do another climb up these stairs, and we're gonna take a lot of damage again, playing as many of these as we can result in left. But still, yeah, take a whole lot of damage. Pretty simple to climb up that those stairs. Just jump between, I feel. Get this hard. And just go through there. Almost all the way back because we're getting back tonight. Yeah, just playing really bad this run. In general. I'm gonna, first run tonight. So, we're playing that, I gotta have something to play this. It's obviously not me. It's not me just being bad. Weird, I haven't been able to do it. Alright, we'll see if we have a good split mushroom here. I can still save a lot. I can make up a lot of time if I get a good fight. Can I have a good fight? No. Lose even more time. That's what I meant, guys. I didn't mean I would actually save time. I meant I would actually lose time. But I knew that, I lost another 40 seconds there, man. I can't. Ayubi. Twindu. Again, Twindu. Alright, thanks. You know. So what, Spider? Let's hope that we have a better one of these. You know, we just had a split mushroom. Magma Dragoon. Cyber I didn't have that bad. I could have done a little, you know, like it could have been a lot worse. Like I didn't get the E-Tank and I would have just been like... Dunsy guy.
Ready!
Missed it!
Ready!
No! Nice. Can I play? Thanks. Dude, I'm playing like such a bad. Woo! Alright. Already losing time. Or gaining time. Sorry. Already gaining time. Losing time. Losing time. We're losing time. That's... I had it right the first time. Gaining time would be good. I don't know why this took me so long to figure this out, but... Oh. I lost one. Reggie. What's wrong with this? Frost and Alan Sting and the Dragon Slash. I mean, I can still make up a lot of time if I do really well. Gear. Ow. Sting a lot. Sting actually a lot.
Ready!
Oh, plus me. I don't know why, but I've been really slow there lately.
Ready!
Or really fast. I can't I honestly don't know if I'm really fast there. Oh, hey, Frosty Shark, thanks. Thank you for that, you know. I'm still working on my... Really? Maybe I do that already? Rude. Oh, that was a very good mini-boss kill. My goal here is trying to get sub-hour. If there's anything that if you like commentary of me just telling me what I'm going to be doing, I can do so with that all day. So how have you been today so far, Frost? I have to get rid of these birds or else they lag at the screen and they freeze it. And so I have to kill them as quickly as I can. Air attacks seem to be the best against it, and I can hit them twice and it does pretty much the most damage in the game. I have a weird strategy. Teach you the ways. I can still be taught the ways. So, when I come in here to Frost Walrus, his weakness is fire, but I seem to use a different strat than probably most people. I hit him a couple times with my Revuken, which is the air spin attack, because I feel like it has a sooner recovery time, so it's quite a bit of damage. So then we knock him back to the wall, and get him with his special, and we follow him a little bit, hit him with Revuken, and with another fire attack. He should get up and get these and start throwing cross at this point. So we're going to kill him really quickly before the attacking goes off. And we're going to only gain a second, so it's not bad. Not bad for having some difficulties, I guess. My PB is technically pretty good for me right now, so it's going to be pretty hard to match that. I'm just trying to get more runs in so I can switch my splits from PBs to, you know, something like just my average. So that way I'm not feeling like I'm just getting completely doused here with trying to PB. I'm just trying to have a decent run, which would be average. Thank you, Frost. I really actually appreciate that. I do, I play a lot of games. Yeah, I'll follow you back for sure. There you go, I followed you back. Oh, you play X3? X3 is crazy. You don't have to do bootless, do you? What kind of time do you have? And X3. So there's an actual technique in this game that people use. Oh, 100% routing. Isn't that what people normally do 100%, right? Or is that the average? That's the gold armor one. Right? The gold armor run. You know, I know that feeling. Trust me. I know that feeling that when you feel like your runs are embarrassing, but at the same time, you know, I don't speedrun to have like a super fast time. I speedrun to enjoy myself. And I enjoy going fast to the degree, but I don't want to get to where the game feels like I have to grind out for world record and not enjoy myself. That's never what I want to do. So even though I'm plus 100 billion seconds here, it feels like. Oh, I'm really dumb. I did it twice in a row. And then Oh, there we go. See, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get bits like that in. So this boss is weak against that and can actually be hit by multiple of them at once. I actually had a really good one there. See, I got a new gold split. So that move right there is technically labeled under my Giga attack, which you get from Cyber Peacock. Right? Speedrunning is my friends don't get it. They go, "Why do you speedrun? It's kind of dumb. You know, you lose a lot of replay value. You know, they think that you lose a lot of value, but you gain a lot of replay value in a game when you learn to speedrun it. Because, oh, well, I can beat this game in an hour and 1 minute. That's my best. I can beat that. I have to be able to beat that. You know, you feel that way. You want to beat it, and you know, it just feels so great when you do. Even if you're not good. Like, I got 12 hours in Majora's Mask last night, and I was ecstatic. You know? I was super happy there with, you know, even if you don't attempt world record, it's just, like, world record attempts might be fun, but they might be more stressful than fun, if you think about it. Because, you know, you got the hound here, I guess, after you, with you have to get world record. Instead of being like, yeah, I'm just enjoying the game. So down there, you have to not even move, you just go forward and you can get that heart tank. It's pretty simple. I hate this whole entire level. I actually can't really look at chat, so if you're talking to me, it will be a second, but I'll do stuff like this. And that was my first playthrough of Majora's Mask. So this is probably my least favorite level. I die at least one time in this level, every time. So I still like a lot of that. And for me, a lot of people practice, like just straight practice. My practice are runs themselves. So I already got the heart container, and since you play X games, you know they don't respond, so I can just take any route there. So. I'm safe now. I'm actually going to be going Yeah, Majora's Mask is pretty tough. We did it, you know, not 100% or anything, but I'd say Twilight Princess took the cake for me on like toughest in most ways. Fight-wise, you know, it was pretty hard, and then you also had puzzle-wise. Oh man, puzzle-wise. Twilight Princess, when I did my first blind run of that, it took me 23 hours, and like I was like 2 minutes away from like over 24 hours. It was like absurd. I was just dazed at that point. I didn't even know what was going on until like the very end. So over here we have these destroyable boxes, and I'm gonna have to make like a pretty tough jump here for me. And I got it, but I was gonna die there. I always die there for some reason. I can't get my when you use your dash like this, you lose some jump time. So you have to do it at the right moment. And I actually almost just didn't jump high enough. So I have to go through this whole entire area again, but I got the E-Tank, so I don't have to worry about it. I now I'm pretty much completed with 100% qualifications here. I have one more heart tank to get, and that would be in the next stage that I do. And it's really easy. It's literally right on the way. I don't think you can physically miss it. It's like the dream of like everyone like in Mega Man games. It's just like that heart tank that's like right there on the path, and you're just like. So, have you played, I don't know the X3 equivalent, but have you played the, like, I don't know, the Storm Eagle of X1? This is it. This is your Storm Eagle of X1, and he is a dick. He can be, like, this guy can be a complete and utter, like, okay, so he's playing pretty nice already, with not diving. So every time he does that attack though, he will dive afterwards or come down, and I can... If he comes down, that's the best. I can literally destroy him. One dive. 2 dives, but I can hit him. 3 dives. 4 dives. 5 dives. In a row. Gross. So what you probably just saw there is what we call the Saber Dash cancel, and it makes it so that you cancel the Saber animation, so you can do a lot of Saber hits in one. Oh, I beat him and I technically just didn't split. I probably could have golded that split. But it's alright, I don't need the gold. So, that was called the Saber Dash cancel, and I'm not very good at it. I think it's really cool looking, though. The Saber Dash cancel is really cool to me. Slash Beast. I'll be using a lot of Saber Dash cancels on the Slash Beast himself. He sets up really well for it. I think this might be the fastest feeling Mega Man game I have played. Except for this level. Like, the Magma Dragoon level, which I believe you missed, because you came in after I was doing pretty bad. So the purpose of Saber Dash canceling is to cancel the animations pretty much, and so you get an instant next attack in. And like your first Saber attack pretty much has no damage to like invulnerability to it. So you can hit him with consecutive like maybe low damages, but it's faster than like him having invulnerability and whatnot. So I really do like this one. It's probably my favorite. So this mini boss is pretty simple. I'm gonna jump over there and I'm gonna just kill it. I'll actually show you what the point of Saber Dash is. If you saw that when I was down on the bottom, the saber dash cancel, when I just swing my sword like crazy looking, it does a lot of damage very quickly, like even more than like weaknesses. So this is the second part where I will actually get the heart container, and I will be fighting the boss in this part. I'm gonna skip the armor now because I figured out again. Alright, so I got all of the heart tanks now, and I am technically labeled 100% complete once I beat here. There's no special move like in, or anything like in X2 or X1 that you have to get. I really like X1 a lot because, you know, technically it's what made the Donna of the X series. Of the fast-paced, like, go at 'em, like, platformer. If it wasn't for X1, I don't think we would have had nearly as good of a series, like, if it was turned out, like, differently. But, so I think X4, X1, the grandfather of the X series, can still label be taken, like, as the best. Because it was the fundamentals of the X series, and there will always be a place in my heart for the X1 games. Even though it starts off slow, because of the no dash. You don't get dash right away, so it starts off slow to a lot of people. I'm gonna heal up really quick because I feel like I might die. So I got him. That was a really good one. So did you see the saber dash cancel when he was standing still? If I can stand still, I can literally take down quite a bit of life because of the no damage and like they don't have their invulnerability from like taking a big hit. So their life just goes down really quickly. It's like 2 or 3, you know, 2 to 3 hits every time it feels like. And it's very fast button pushing. You have to almost press double the X button of that you would the dash button. Double attack of your or so. So this is actually a really start stage where I go fight the Colonel. Use a stock button setup. I don't know what that means, to be completely honest. Oh, like, as in, like, I do not use the default, sorry. I guess I got what you're talking about. No, I switch it to a trigger. I dash to a trigger. Now, I'm also playing on an emulator because I don't own this game, it's very expensive. But, I do not. Even when I play X1, I do not use the claw method. Like I used to, but like no, I always switch one of my triggers to dash. I feel like it's a little bit more fluid for me. L dash. L dash. Even in Super Nintendo ways, I do L dash. It feels more comfortable to me to have my dash on one side of my hand and my attack on the other. So this guy normally has a different weakness than Ice, but Ice does multiple hits, and as you can tell, multiple hits are pretty badass. You use R dash, so you like to keep your attack and your dash on the same hand. Feels a little bit more. The thing I love about X games too is like the button configuration can be set up any way that you feel comfortable. I mean, I know some people who double tap to like to dash. It's slow, but we don't get on them about that. No, we don't get on them about that. It's not who we are. So I'm gonna go fight what like should be my girlfriend. It feels like in this game because they're a man. And we're gonna go fight her. So she, as far as I know, doesn't have like a super good weakness. Yeah. But what we do is we just run her. Her character is movable by being hit. So what we do is we run her into a wall, and we hit her that way. The only way to damage her is to get her core to be released, which is that crystal right there, and it's normally up in the air. So you're gonna see what we're gonna do here. It's pretty.
I'll do it.
I even learned this before I started speedrunning the game. Some people even use fire in between. So we're gonna actually heal up here because I'm not gonna die. That's... So that was a really bad Iris fight. Like, I did really bad there. I need to practice her fight just in general, but the way I practice is actually doing runs. So I'll get better fighting her. This is the first Mega Man X game that actually has cutscenes in the middle of it, and most of the time cutscenes are terrible because they normally ask you to save. So like there's a cutscene with the Colonel that you do up to like 3 levels that you have to you just beat a level, you go to the save menu, you don't save obviously, and then you immediately have to do the Colonel cutscene where it's like, would you like to save? Again, so you lose like precious time. Then, you know, where you're just like, I don't want to save again, ever want to save. One thing that makes me happy about new games, if you've noticed, that a lot of games are embracing speedruns and like having speedrun mode in a way. Like I've seen a lot more games like that have like a speedrun mode in it, which changes the way some things happen, which is nice.
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
And this is the Fable, the X4, voice acting that I love so much. My fate is sealed. I have no choice. That's just terrible. I mean, it's absolutely terrible. This boss is probably the most awful boss for me in all of general, because I can't use, when he does a certain pattern, I don't know how to fight him very well yet. And it's even the correct way that you're supposed to fight him, but I don't know how to do it. And here it is. He's gonna shoot his arms out, and now I have to like ride his arms. Think of like First Sigma in a sense, but like terrible. Alright, so I gained a lot of time. He actually gave me a good pattern for me. Anyway, terrible voice acting is like, it's like watching really bad dubbed anime that you love. You're just like, oh, it's so terrible. Like, you just can't help but notice how terrible it is. Alright, so that was the Fable General boss, where when I learn the actual strategy to it, like when I get better at it, I'm going to start saving even more time there, but he gave me a really good pattern which I was able to work with. Really? Really? I did that. Oh, okay. So I'm about to hit the boss rush mode, if I know how to jump. But I figured out, apparently, that the A button is jump. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna fight Magma Dragoon first, which you missed. you fight him, and he is a person where you can get a lot of saber dash cancels on if he is nice to you. That's about it. If he wants to be a dick, he will be... This is probably the technical worst fight. Because he's like Ryu Hayabusa in like armor. So I got him down. I had some pretty okay saber dash cancels, so he gave me an okay pattern. I'm actually pretty confident, I hope, in my spider, though I don't really have to take anything other than the heal here. Let's hope for a really good spider, or it's going to be very painful if I die here. Because when you die in this game, your bosses do not save. They do not. You have to refight all of them if you game over, and it's not good. Even if you if you game over on Sigma and don't hit continue and were to come back, you know, after from the save, you have to refight all of them. And it's just terrible. Terrible. He's gonna come down now. He gets a little bit of invulnerability right here while he sets up his electrical web type system here. Oops, no! Why did I split because I thought I was actually on him. Yeah, I just saved 12 minutes, you know. Woo! That split though. Alright, so this is going to be the Cyber Peacock, who is after you beat Magma Dragoon. When I first did my first one, he was a pain in my butt. But this is probably the easiest boss. And almost all of Mega Man with his power. Oh, look at this. So you probably just saw that my fire sword here has a little bit of a back damage to it. It does. It has a little bit of a hitbox in the back. Also in this game, out of probably all the Sigmas, I feel like this one was the worst to learn. Like, this Sigma was... Oh boy. Wait till you see this Sigma if you haven't seen him before. I've gotten better at him, but he'll still beat me maybe a couple times, if not, you know. So we have to go through all the bosses like normal boss rush, so we have to hope that, you know, we get no dies, and the first thing he does is he dies. The second thing he did was die.
Not over yet.
Alright, so we got him down. He wasn't the politest, I won't lie. He was pretty rude. He gave me a pretty awful pattern. Alright, so now we have Split Mushroom, whose weakness we get after we fight him. So his actual first fight is 100 times harder than the revisit here to him. His first fight, I died on. As you can see. The 30-second time loss is real. So with his weakness, he's a mushroom. He's all about like hallucinations. We can just totally counter it with hallucinations. Really, I don't like hallucinations. Also, because, you know, I like my mushrooms, I like them, you know, fried and whatnot.
Not over yet.
He's down. So with his power, he's pretty easy. I messed up a couple of times in this fight too, like getting hit. It's kind of a mess up. You love shrooms. I like not drug shrooms, like I like actual like eating them, like for nutritional reasons and, you know, making my food delicious. Not so I see unicorns and puppies and rainbows. So we're going back to Slash Beast here. This is Slash Beast, so we're hoping for him to be pretty polite here and, you know, step on me like, you know, like a good friend, I guess. Alright, so he behaved very well. I should have killed him sooner, but I did a whole entire Saber Dash capsule where I canceled my sabers and not my dashes. So have you ever heard of the trick called Bootless in Mega Man X3? The fabled Bootless, I guess. I'm gonna go for a little bit of time save here, and I'm not gonna heal for Al. Because if I beat Al, I go into Sigma, and it doesn't matter my life. I get full life anyway. So we're gonna try it, and we're gonna hope that I get some good ones. Alright, so Bootless is what happened in Mega Man X3. There's a heart container that you need an item to get to. I think it gives you double jump or something. But you can get it without it if you do a very precise jump that's very hard. There's one that's more fabled than that in this game. I need to get Alright, so we got a pretty good pattern there, where I got some good hits in. So I actually saved time there because I didn't need to heal. So I'm just going to go straight into the Sigma area, and you'll notice right away that my life doesn't heal. Oh no, you know, right? Oh, man, my life is low and I have to go fight Sigma. And, yeah, Bootless is the hardest thing in Mega Man X3, so if you're just new, I don't expect you to. But now look, after that cutscene, all my life is full. So, that's pretty worth. So Sigma is in 3 forms, like normal, where he has not so dick form, super dick form, pretty dick form. So we have to burn him. That's the only way you can hurt him here. And I'm jumping and then slashing for time reference of like when he'll appear. 1, 2, slash, up B. 1, 2, slash, dash, up B. You know, see that strat? I used to always get hit here. Alright, so I'm on the phase 2 now. Phase 2, he takes off his cloak and gets that super sweet scythe. And then he's like, so how can I be even more of a dude? I can throw my scythe all over the place. Alright, so we beat phase 2. We did pretty good on that phase 2, actually. We have quite a bit of life for phase 3. And I have my E-tanks. So, the way this is going, we got... If I don't do absolutely terrible here...
Prepare to become space dust.
I don't want to be space dust, Sigma. So Fire Sword is actually the best to fight all of these. Okay, so I got... Alright, so...
It's not over yet.
So close to sub-hour. So still not over yet. He's gonna waste a lot more time of mine. Still not. Time. 1 hour 34 seconds. New PB! New PB. So we actually got a new PB. My goal by the end of the year when I started this, at the start of the year, was to get sub 1 hour. And I'm 34 seconds away from sub an hour now. So... You know. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I am going to do another one. Because I slept way too much today.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all.
God, I love Zero's voice acting.
Iris!
I couldn't save anyone at all.
Please stop, brother. Zero.
So, we won.
Did we Riploids all turn out
We
to
got
be
that
Iris
urn.
after all?
We got the urn. So I'm pretty happy with that. I will probably do another one. And I'm going to be able to save so much time off this PB split on pretty much like all of it. But Sigma maybe and the general. And my intro. But everything else where you see like super high positive times, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can definitely, you know, get some good stuff off of that split mushroom if I one-shot it, you know, get my fast cider peacock and whatnot. Oh, it would be great. It will be great. So I'm gonna go into my friend's stream here. Who seems to be off now? They're not like that. So I really appreciate everyone who's watching. I hope you're having a good time with watching Mega Man go or Zero go kind of slow as fast as fast for me. You know. So let's hope. And let's think about doing another run. Would everyone like another run, or everyone else anyone tired of the X4? The deal, no one's chatting. Another run? Alright, I'll do another one. I will do another one. But I could PB again if I do really, really well. But there's no guarantee on that. If I personal best, if I PB again, and I break sub-hour, I'm just gonna get ecstatic. So, sub-hour hype, right? My goal, my high hopes would be get good enough and put it in for SGDQ. And go to SGDQ as a Mega Man X4 runner, because we don't see any of those. And I don't know what I would do if I had to run at SGDQ. I would be terrified of choking. Oh god, would I be terrified of choking? But before we do another run, I'm going to refill my water and use the bathroom. And then I'll be back. So, sit tight and we'll do another run.